Hi. So the topic of today's video is healing. And why is it important to talk about healing is because humanity is in this rare space at this moment in time where we are seeing the wounds very clearly, and we're seeing how these wounds have created so much chaos and war and conflict and much pain and suffering in our world. And we are realizing that we have to prioritize healing those wounds. And these are emotional, mental, spiritual wounds that we are carrying generation to generation. And when we talk about healing, often in our societies, we're only concerned and we're referring to physical healing, though physical healing is really the last kind of manifestation of our deeper emotional, psychological, spiritual pain that we're carrying inside of us. So in order to heal any physical wounds, we really have to dive deep and look at the emotional, mental, and spiritual pain that we are carrying. And this might not be something conscious from this life or from what we're experiencing now, but we are carrying also 7 generations of pain from our ancestors. So it's really key to really dive deep within and tune into our soul to really feel and acknowledge and realize what our soul is conveying to us, because our soul is always trying to bring us into more balance and harmony and healing naturally. So healing, we cannot start healing before we really acknowledge that we have pain and we are suffering within ourselves and in areas of our life. So before we can really commit to healing, we have to acknowledge where we are suffering, because without this acknowledgement, we're just moving throughout life unconsciously. So it is really key that we acknowledge suffering, and often it is suffering in the external world that will trigger the suffering and suppressed emotions, anger and pain and trauma within ourselves. So sometimes we need an outside event to really wake up what is within us, and that's also what's happening a lot now within humanity with the wars that are unfortunately going on. It is really waking up what is being hidden all this time, the trauma, the pain, the unresolved generational trauma that we haven't healed. And we are in this time now, in this rare opportunity that the universe is really showing us all of this so that we can really start healing. And the highest service that we can give to humanity at this time is really to heal our own trauma and heal our own pain and our own suffering, and to really be with it, to sit with it, to consciously feel through all of our emotions, to everything that wants to be seen, that wants to be acknowledged within us. And this comes from our subconscious, from our unconscious, and from our generational inherited energies and trauma and karmas, etc. So healing is really the topic for humanity at this time, and it is really imperative that we give it time and that we offer this, that we give attention and a conscious awareness to this topic. We help the collective with it, but we also help heal the generations to come. It is really sacred work, and eventually we're planting seeds for a better world, for a world of more compassion, of more humanity and more peace. And this comes really through transforming our own consciousness and our own and healing our own personal trauma, which we might have inherited, but it is us at this time being asked to do this healing work, because we at soul level, we know that we have signed up for this. We know that we wanted to do this. We know we wanted to experience this. So it is really time now we come together and we start our healing individually and collectively, so that we can leave this world in a better space for the future generations to come. And that's how humanity eventually will enter the new earth. That's how the new earth will be manifested. It's really through us and through all the inner work and the healing that we are all doing individually. And what is really key, because, you know, the artificial matrix or the 3D dimension, the old earth, however you want to call it, has really conditioned us to be in hurry, to really hurry up with our life, to deliver, to get results, get things done, etc. And it hasn't really taught us to relax, to slow down. And that's really what we need now in this time. In this period, we need to learn to slow down, because only by slowing down we can really see what's going on both in the world and within ourselves. And the trauma is really calling us now. It's calling us to be acknowledged, to be looked at, to be healed. Our inner child is calling us for care, for compassion, for healing. So we need to give ourselves time to slow down. So that's the priority for all of us now. It's slowing down. It's working with ourselves and our souls on a conscious level, by meditating, by really tuning in to how our body is feeling, what the body is trying to tell us, and what our experiences and our individual reality at this moment. These are all clues that can help us to really be more conscious of our experience and help us on our soul journey. Thank you.